Next on Conversations with Clay.
With a notepad with
Take
questions
notes.
that you have that you want answers to. You know what I mean? And be ready to reciprocate when those questions are answered, no matter how sensitive it is, if you are truly trying to engage with that individual.
But and I guess it's more for us because we're a little older. Um, we will go into a date, you know what I'm saying, if single, dating, whatever, what have you, with trying to learn somebody. I think the new generation and the new wave of people, they just trying to go to the most expensive restaurant to take all the pictures they can to post them on whatever social site. They not trying to learn about the person. That all they want to know is how much money you spending and can you hold this phone steady and take this picture and make sure you get the whole meal. Don't get you in it. Don't get your elbow, finger, nothing. Just get me and my plate. And so I can get a cool caption. Queen 17 and then Coco Kells and then even Cuzzo if you want to answer. How are y'all walking into new situations? Are you guarded? Are you on a 90-day plans? Let me see what this fool or she talking about. Or you wide open. What we got? Queen 17.
I've come to the realization I'm highly guarded.
Okay.
I had to ask myself, like, I may be single by choice because it's hard for me to, like, I could like woo you all day, make you feel good, laugh, have a good time with you. But when it comes to being vulnerable with you, that's where I kind of put my wall up because I don't feel safe being vulnerable. And you need that when you're trying to go, take steps with a person. So I'm accepting that I got to start at my walls down a little bit.
Okay, Coco Kells.
I think I've always been told that I have walls up. I don't know that I'm willing to accept it like Queen is yet. It might be there, but I think I go into it probably with the perception of what's gonna mess up. What's about just mentally preparing for the negative versus the positive, and then it definitely goes left, but. That's because I probably pick it up.
I got you. I want to go back to that. Cuzzo.
Balls to the walls.
Balls to the wall.
Balls to the walls.
That's
how I come into the situation.
You see how it varies? You know what I'm saying? It go back to that old phrase, you know what I'm saying? The best way to get over a woman for men is to find a new one. Like, we just going to keep it moving.
They teach us that too. They say the best way to get from under one man is on top of another.
See?
Yeah. But I mean, no matter when you go into a situation like Cuzzo said, you should go in wide open because this is a new area of interest for you. You're learning this information. So if you're truly engaged in it, you're going to give it a lot of energy and be willing and open to receiving.
Yeah, but also too, like, doesn't it play a part in like how many times people have been let down and broken and all of that? Because I mean, I'm trying to be funny, I'm being for real. Like, if we're talking about somebody who, a man who has maybe had one heartbreak, but then he's been good the rest of the time. For him, he may feel more open to the next person, however he wants to feel open, I guess. But for somebody who's been hurt multiple times or let down multiple times, multiple people, they may not want to be as vulnerable because it has got them burned several times, Like, I feel like sometimes it matters. People's history does sometimes matter and make a difference in whether you're going to be completely open or not. Is that the right thing? Probably not, but I mean, realistic.
Go ahead, Cuzzo.
I can see that. But I guess in my shoes, when I say balls to the wall, like, if I count and I'm truly honest, I've been hurt 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time I got hurt, I went on the guard move. Like, I was like, I'm going to be real iffy. Like, oh, yeah, she liked the fact that, I got life going on. I'm doing well for myself. But I'm going to be real iffy. Like, no, I don't really want to be around your family because then I'm gonna get a connection with your mom. I ain't gonna do that. I did it the first time. Second time, it was like fuck it, like this is who I am and I'm gonna beat it. And that's always how I come. Like, so when it does end, like I said, hurt 6 times. And at that point, I went to it's gotten progressively, I don't want to say worse, but I'm like, boss, like I'm gonna tell you, you can ask me any question on that
Wrap
date,
it up, D.
and I'm gonna tell you the truth, the whole truth, and no, but I'm not gonna hesitate. So when the last time you was with a woman? This morning, honestly.
So you're open regardless of the historical, stuff that you went through.
Yeah, at this point, because it's like, I think because it's to what Cliff said, like, I'm happy. So you can't make me happy at this point. You can't take my happiness. I'm in a place of peace that you can't take it. So whatever I give you, if I give it to you raw, uncut, and truthful, at the end of the day, I'm good. I might hurt for a minute. Give me a day or two. And then I'm just like, I'm back to normal because it was like, it was an internal thing with me where it was like, damn, I'm not good enough or something like that. So now I've gotten to the point it's like, shit, I'm good. I'm good enough. It's just that me and you ain't work. And so my happiness never gets phased or my peace more so, never gets phased by other people. So that's why I can go into, when I go on dates, like I said, that's usually, I'm like, listen, you can ask me, I say, I'm going to give you heads up. Any question you ask me, I'm going to give you the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So at any time you want to get up and leave this date, I completely respect it, hold nothing against you. I wish you all the best. Don't worry, I'm still going to take care of the tab.
Jeez.
That's just how I am.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And that works for me. It works real well for me because it's just like, for some reason, and they're going to test it.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's perception, because on a date, the first date, I don't want to ask you nothing. I want to see what I feel about you. Because if I don't have that chemistry, it really don't matter what you say.
So what y'all doing? Y'all just holding
I mean, we'll get to another date. Like, as I'm starting to be around you now, I want to know certain things. But just coming in there asking you like, no, I'm not no drill sergeant. I want to know I like being around you before I start getting all in your business. So I find out all this information and I can't even be around you for 2 hours. Like, that's a waste of time to me.
So from a man's perspective, well, from my perspective, that's a waste of, you wasting time, because you spend time in
one date.
No, what I'm saying is that energy that you're saying, you picked that up when you agreed to the date. In order for you to get to the date, you should have a some type of connection. The energy should already be there. There should be some interest. Unless you just doing something to do something, like JB said, trying to get a free meal. And you know what I mean? It is what it is. Everybody have a reason for doing everything that they do. And we all do it at different times.
Right.
But you should already have some type of interest or intrigue in you about that individual before you agree to meet with them on a date, one-on-one date.
You should be. But how many times have you went out with a female, well, you married, but you go out with you on the phone with somebody and the whole thing changed when y'all around each other?
That happened a lot.
And men, I'm sorry, but men happen to tell you what they think you want to hear when trying to get what they want. So initially,
but those aren't men. Those aren't men.
Let's talk.
I know that, but we talking about in today's dating age. There's far and few in between. There's not a lot of men out there that's available. Most of them are married or they already dating somebody serious. People out in the dating scene right now, the selection is not great.
Y'all see, I'm not finna allow y'all to overlook my cousin out there on that porch with his hand up. Y'all see my cousin trying to acknowledge and let him know, hey, get in his DMs, okay? All
Don't
y'all
get
out
in
there
my
looking
DMs.
at this,
Hold
y'all
on, hold
need to
on,
get
hold
in
on,
his
hold on, hold on.
DMs. He needs some
Don't
attention. You know what I mean? And
don't get
you already know
in.
if you watch last week's episode, if you got a red door, get in his DM.
Do
Or you're
not.
a dominatrix.
Yep. You got the whip and all that good stuff. Hey,
You
get
got
in
some
my
nice
man
heels. You
DM.
want to dig in that back?
With the heels? Yeah. Hit up Kuzo.
Do not jump in my DMs. Please. Don't jump in my DMs.
Thank you for listening. This has been an A2I Media production.